could be your greatest opportunity to earn yourself an above average income. There are two kinds of shoppers. Intentional and unintentional are the two kinds of shoppers. Intentionals are those in the showroom. These are the ones calling in on the phone. These are the ones that are texting in e-leads with email. Unintentional shoppers are the second shopper. These are your repeat referral network and service department upgrades. Traffic that is intentional are motivated by pain. They're hurting. The car's breaking down. It's making a funny noise. It didn't start this morning, whether it was cold, wet, hot out, whatever the case is. That pain is that they must buy now. The most important thing on the list when they're in pain is the price. And when they're motivated by that pain, the challenge is it clouds their judgment. Traffic that is intentional, motivated by pain, is that they're actively searching the best deal. Their timing is less than perfect. These shoppers are not characterized by Google's ZMOT description, shopping for 6 months, surfing 180 web pages, and visiting 80 websites. They're in need of a vehicle right now, and they may not have considered their budget doing so, so they want the very most for the least that they can get it for. And you know, they'll shop from here to Timbuktu to get it. You know what I'm talking about? I think everybody knows what I'm talking about there. Now, that's traffic that is intentional. Then there's traffic that is unintentional. And look on that scale of effort and reward, right? The last slide, you saw that the effort was very high and the reward was very low because of gross profit, and they're shopping, right? All those activities that go into it. The activities are no different here with unintentional shoppers, but the difference here is that these unintentional shoppers are characterized by what some of you labeled earlier: supply, speed, need, desire. Yeah, these unintentional shoppers are primarily motivated by desire. And this is why I'm so confident when I say anyone will trade for newer, faster, shiny, bigger, latest and greatest technology, better fuel economy, or longer range, and protected by a warranty. But they just don't know how affordable they could do so. This is where your email sequence, YouTube, Snapcell videos, call, and SMS messaging help you achieve a 100% absorption rate. These shoppers are in your CRM, and if you have a program that harvests these shoppers, matching inventory and payments like Auto Alert, your job just got a whole lot easier. The unintentional are low effort and high reward. The effort are the activities necessary for you to build the value bridge. That's the meet and greet, interview, and counsel qualify your offer with your product selection, presentation, demonstration, trade appraisal. This is all likely done ahead of time. And this is what eliminates negotiation. You know, when I talk about close without negotiating, this is how you do it. Because it's a breeze. Negotiation is a breeze. When you have this rapport with people because of the KLT badge of honor, that know, like, and trust factor. You cover all the hurdles before they even get in and see it. I hope you really get that. I hope that makes sense. Now, let's go through it. It's one thing, enough with all the theory, enough with all the talk. Let's actually go through how we're going to accomplish this. So, our opportunity bucket number 1 is if you saw one shopper in the showroom per day. Now, keep in mind, let's talk about an average, right? It's not every single day one shopper. Maybe one day you'll see 3, and maybe you'll go 2 days not seeing anybody. That gives you 22 shoppers. At a 20% closing ratio, which is best of the worst, worst of the best, that's a 1 in 5, right? That gives you 4.4 sold automobiles. Now, we all know that not everybody's credit is as good as it used to be, and it may be a little bit more strained than other years. And some customers, because these are the ones that are in pain, may experience buyer's remorse. You'll deliver 3 of those 4.4 sales. So that's just the showroom. Here's your opportunity bucket number 2. Phone in and e-leads. I call them the virtual leads. At 22 working days, if you got 2 leads per day, that's 44 leads that you can book 20% appointments with? 20%, just 20% you can convert into appointments. Always remember, there are no disappointments with appointments. So now you've got 8.8 hot leads. Remember, they're already hot to begin with because they called in and they are emailing in. So in my impression, they're hot. You may want to call them warm. You can debate that with me all day long. I don't have a problem with it. But you got 8 leads. I think we can all agree on that. At a 20% closing ratio, it doesn't get any better than the walk-ins. You sold almost 2 cars. So let's say bad credit and buyer's remorse, you lose 3/4 of that deal and you wind up with 1 delivery from those virtual customers. Now, opportunity bucket number 3 is repeat opportunities. Now, this is where you start to control your clients. And for those of you that are in the power sport world, snowmobile, ATV, UTV, this is never a better time. Here's the opportunity bucket. Let's reach out to them. Let's see if they're using that, because this is how we enjoy life. Putting stickers on the board every single month. And those stickers on the board are a result of the leads that we have in our pipeline. So if you averaged 10 units per month, if you've been on the floor for 6 months at the dealership that you're at, power sport or automobile, and that means you sold 60 automobiles to customers where you earned the Know, Like, and Trust badge of honor, the KLT badge of honor, could you get 10% of those 60 to consider a second vehicle and book an appointment with you? I don't see how you couldn't. I mean, you've got to try to prove me wrong. I did it. I know it works. So if you booked appointments with 6 of the 60, and because the NADA tells us that repeat customers close at a rate of 40%, so at a 40% close rate, with the Know, Like, and Trust factor already established, you would sell from 60 people that you already know that you've earned the Know, Like, and Trust badge of honor with 2.4 vehicles. And at a buyer's remorse and bad credit rating of whatever, where you lose half of a customer, you could sell and deliver 2 vehicles. So what I want to identify here is I keep talking about going after them, reaching out. And what I mean by that is targeting shoppers. And you target shoppers, and how you get them is with your attractive offer. But here's the thing. A referral is what I'm leading to, may creep you on social to see if you have any online reviews with Google or with Yelp or any online review of any kind. And they may be looking for that on your dealership and your brand as well. So today, start with your social media profile. Does it have a picture of an automobile in the background, or the car dealership in the background, of your favorite car, or of your favorite car dealership, or of a brand new brand? This should be on your profile, your personal profile. It should say something. It doesn't have to scream out loud like mine does. Sales training in the automotive industry. You may not want to be that guy or gal, but at least just put a car in the background. Why not? It's just a picture. Start with your profile, fully delineate your profile that talks about you and where you're selling at. And if you are the top salesperson, get that in there. People like dealing with people that are successful. Make sure your profile is up to date. You should have a friend and follow campaign going on too. You should have already friended your existing clientele. You should have every friend that you have up on your Facebook profile. You should be following people who aren't friends yet. It's a whole lot easier for you to follow somebody than it is to actually friend them. Some people may not want to friend you on Facebook, but they will follow you. And this will all pop up in every platform: LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, including YouTube. When posting, this will pop up as people in common that you may also know that you can friend and follow. So go through your customer list, searching for names on the platform of your choice, and follow them frequently. You can request a friend, but again, it's easier to request or it's easier to follow them, and maybe they'll follow you back because they may not necessarily want to grow their friendship circle anymore because they know more information will appear in their